Hi Aria, it's Shrabson here, and welcome back to our adventures in Azeroth. Last episode, we collected all the keys to unlock the Stone of Inner Binding. But we need one more thing, and that is the Rod of Order. And we need to find and slay Fozruk, and then bring the Rod of Order to the Keystone in Arathi Highlands. So that is what we are going to do today. And we also hit level 40 last episode. And we have a new ability. That ability is Storm Strike, which is instant attack, where it uses both weapons. We have a two-hander, so it's just with a two-hander. And then the next two sources of nature damage dealt to the target are increased by 20%. So if we use Earthshock after that, that will have an extra increase of damage by 20%. So it's pretty good. It's making Shaman much more fun, that's for sure. I don't know if this was in Classic. I don't remember Storm Strike being in Classic. I think it may be introduced in TBC, but could be mistaken. I don't know too much about Shamans, to be honest. It's like my first time actually really playing one. I did level one up in retail a long time ago, but I never really played them that much. Alright, so when we get here, we need to find Fozruk. I don't know where he is. That's going to be the hardest part about today, is just finding him. But I think we will. But I do want to find someone to repair our gear. There we go.
How are you?
How are you? Alright, so let's hop on the Purple Relic and let's find Fozruk. It's going to be tough. He's level 42. We're only level 40. I think the strategy we are going to use to fight Fozruk is we are going to try to fight the kobolds that are around him first, and we'll try to slay them, and then we'll try to run away from Fozruk. And then after that, we'll try to get a 1v1 with him. And this will all be pretty tough to do. We were having trouble with these rumbling exiles last episode, let alone Fozruk. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. We died a bit. Hopefully we do not die as much as we did last episode. So he can be anywhere, like, on this map. He moves from, you know, every single elemental area. He goes from the fire one all the way down here. Then he goes up to the Circle of Outer Binding, all the way up to the Circle of East Binding, so when we were flying in, we didn't see him, so I'm assuming he may be to the east, but I could be wrong. But we are on the hunt for Fozruk. Hopefully we can find him. Also, Blizzard had a couple of big announcements. They are getting rid of gold. I don't know. They're trying to fight. Oh, look who it is. It's Fozruk. So I guess we'll talk about this later. Yeah, Blizzard had some announcements. They're getting rid of, like, boost services, because they're noticing that many of them are gold sellers, which I don't think is a surprise at all. And they're also adding cross-faction gameplay. So that means an Alliance player could do Mythic Plus, Arena, you know, or even, I think, even raids with Horde players, which is great for players, especially the Alliance. Because, well, in North America, that is, because it seems like most of the PvE and endgame community are, what the heck? Oh my gosh. I wonder if we can get, you know, what's another thing we could do? We could fight these undead. And then maybe when the Stromguard come, we can get the Stromguard to help us fight Fozruk. I wonder where he's going. He's going to probably walk over here. But we need to set up I think the best thing for us to do is just drop all of our totems. We're gonna drink. And then we're gonna shoot one of these guys. One of these little guys here. Lightning bolt! Yeah! Did he die? What the heck? Did he honestly die? No, he's not dead. Should we go after him? We should go after him. Is he dead? How are they dead? How are they dying one shot? What's going on here? Okay, well overall Fozruk's beating the crap out of us. Do we have any health pot on us? I don't think we do. Get to the Naru! Oh, are we actually gonna beat him? I'm shocked that we were one-shotting those level 39s. Got 2 stacks of Storm Strike. There we go. Keep doing some earth damage to him. Yeah, Storm Strike. Oh, we're actually gonna kill him. Alright, we got the Rod of Order. I thought it was gonna be way harder. How are we one-shotting these guys? They must barely have any health. They got nerfed. But yeah, my plan was if it got really tough, we could bring them here to these guys. Lieutenant Valor, Stromgard Cavalryman, and the other one. But yeah, we beat him. That was kind of a shocker. I didn't think we'd be able to do that quick. He's an elite in Classic. I had one hell of a battle with Fozruk on my Druid. It was tough, but I guess, yeah, they really made it easy in TBC. So I guess we head down here, right? We're gonna fight these guys. I want to see how, oh, he dodged it. You know what's funny? These guys are tougher than Fozruk. They're like two... I think that's kind of weird. There we go. We got a Storm Strike. The problem is... Well, we can actually use this. There we go. Look at us go. Keeps parrying our attacks. We did have totems up before. So we're going to have to fight our way to this keystone. Back to what I was saying about cross-faction, it's really great because I wouldn't say you're forced to play Horde if you want to do Mythic Plus, but majority of the Mythic Plus community in North America plays Horde, so you don't want to be waiting a while for groups and stuff like that. Kind of have to switch to Horde, which is kind of lame. Especially if you enjoy the Alliance aesthetic and maybe just hanging out in the Alliance cities. So I think this is great. It's also great for Horde players that just want to, like, you know, make the switch, but they don't want to stop playing with their friends. Because, you know, they can switch to Alliance and still play with their Horde buddies. And I also think it makes sense lore-wise now, too, because the Horde and the Alliance are pretty much fighting together now against a common enemy. And it's been that way for a while now. I think ever since Legion, they've been doing that, so... But the thing is, I am wrong. They were fighting. There was Horde versus Alliance fighting in Battle for Azeroth, because they were fighting over Azerite. And they didn't trust one another with that powerful resource. So they were fighting each other for it. So yeah. I guess, kind of wrong about that. There we go. Alright, I don't know if we should probably fight with full mana. This guy's killed me last episode, so showing them a little bit more respect. I almost died on my Night Elf Rogue too recently. Those Murlocs, I'm telling you. You gotta watch out for them. But there's a nice rogue there helping me out, and I thought it was against the rules. And for like the hardcore Let's Play or just from the hardcore community to get help. But as long as you're not asking for it and you're just in the vicinity, you're okay. I think that's how it is. I wasn't breaking any rule, so I looked it up after. So what she was doing was alright, and I think I'm gonna help people in the future if they need it. I won't be worried about doing that. The keystone is charged with tremendous geomantic energy. You place the rod in the keystone and a shudder is felt beneath you. Israel speaks. Oh my gosh, dude! Who the heck are you? He's Thenin. Thenin comes out of nowhere. Who is this guy? Get to the Naru. Oh, they made Thenin not that tough either. It doesn't make sense how Thenin is like feels weaker than the elementals are surrounding him. We got another quest. Israel speaks. Free, I am free. I am free to gather strength hidden from my captors. For if they faced me now, they would surely overpower and again imprison me. But in time I will confront the giants, and they will regret their wardship of me. You are a noble ally, Squiddly Diddly. I will need your help again in time. When I am ready, I will need you to summon me to the surface. Speak to Gareg Bonegrip. He's in Ironforge, in a shop of the Forlorn Cavern. He knows how I can be summoned. Alright, so I guess we're gonna have to figure out how to summon her. Okay, so I guess we're heading off to Ironforge. Is it faster? It's probably faster to go just to Refuge Point instead of everything. So that's what we'll do. Yeah, it's a cool quest. It's it's probably the best quest in Arathi Highlands, I think. It's the best quest chain. And yeah, that was the first, back to what I was saying about what Blizzard's done. It's the first thing they've done since being acquired by Microsoft, and I think that was a great change, so feeling good about the Microsoft acquisition. Or Microsoft acquiring Blizzard.
You need something?
Okay, so here we go. Off to Ironforge. And yeah, so it's pretty good. Now Alliance can play with Horde on retail. It's not like that in Classic, which is good. That really ruined Classic, I think. But who knows? Maybe they will bring that to Classic Season of Mastery. The funny thing is now, there is many differences in TBC Classic than there was back in the day. There's cross-faction BGs. So Horde fight against Horde. Which I think was a good idea because there is just more Horde than there are Alliance. And to deal with queue times, you got to make those changes, and I think people are happy about those changes. But I sure am happy that I'm playing on Grobulus, because at least we do get to see some faction versus faction world PvP on this server. Here we are in the wetlands. But yeah, they're doing some good moves in retail. I think retail is gonna Funny thing is, that's usually how it goes. Like, expansions start off like, oh, what are they doing? This sucks. I think that by the end, people will be like, ah, it's not too bad. That's usually the best time to come back to retail, I think, is during the end of an expansion. Because you can collect all the cool stuff that came out, all the mounts, and all that fun stuff. And the catch-up mechanics are there. You can catch up to everybody, you know, do the final raid, check out the old raids if you want. It's usually the time that I come back. Level up your, they also introduce, like, quicker leveling. So you can level up your alts to max level pretty fast as well. Yeah, so now we're going to be turning this quest in. I think the next step is going to be we're going to be going to the Badlands. I think that's where this leads. And hopefully we can get into an Alderman soon. I can't believe we're level 40 already, too. We haven't been going that fast, but, you know, time's going by and eventually we will be 70. It's a long ways away. I think it's over a year away, to be honest. I honestly do think 70's a year away. And then I think by then, Frozen Throne will be out. But it does depend. Like, if I start, I may need to start doing, if I do longer episodes, I would clearly finish this faster. I have been doing just 20 to 30 minutes because I think that's long enough. Anything close to an hour I think is a little too much. It's also a pain for YouTube as well because I want to upload these videos in 4K, so it takes longer to render those on well, it takes longer for YouTube to render those videos, so if it's an hour long, it sure does. It'd probably take me like around 2 days to render it on YouTube, potentially. I don't know, but at least more than 24 hours, I know that. Oh, that was weird. We went through there, he did like a little jig. So I don't know where this person is that she wants us to go see. We'll have to find out. Yeah, so here we are. And we are looking for Mizrael's allies. He is in the Forlorn Cavern of Ironforge. I don't know where that is. Oh, okay. So he's in the secret area. It's where the rogues hang out. It's like the secret society area of Ironforge. It's got a dark iron dwarf. Doesn't look like it. Welcome to Bone Grip's Ruins and Doom's Shaman. You may look, but do not touch. Some of the knowledge here is not meant for the uninitiated. The lady told me of your coming, Shaman. You are welcome in my abode, for you, like I, serve a higher cause. Thaldurin the Lost was once a member of our order, the Twilight's Hammer, but he lost his mind and scorned our teachings, and before he fled from us, he stole the scroll of Mizrael. We could not catch him, but rumors say he hides in the Badlands, gibbering like mad. To bring the lady back to us, you must find the scroll, and to do that, you must find Thaldurin.
Off with you.
Okay.
What's on your mind?
Knowledge of the deeps. As you might know, I collect lore. Old lore, powerful lore, lore that opens doorways, and lore that can awaken those who sleep. There are rumors of an old piece of lore The Lorgalis manuscript at the bottom of Black Fathom Deeps. Okay, well, we are not going to BFD.
Very good.
I wish we spoke to him earlier, though. I think we did. We did BFD, didn't we? Pretty sure. But yeah, guys, so it looks like we are going to be heading to the Badlands. And we will be looking for Thaldarin the Lost. And it looks like he has gone mad. Well, Mizrael has made him go mad. Hopefully that doesn't happen to us. But that is the end of today's episode, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.